昨天，芝加哥市府公布了一组当城市南边发生暴动时，却有警察在吃爆米花、玩手机、睡觉的照片。市长 Lori Lightfoot 表示，这组照片来自一州国会众议员 Bobby Rush 竞选办公室的录像截屏。录像显示，在6月1日凌晨1点左右，包括3名主管在内的13名芝加哥警察在他的办公室里闲逛。
It's one of the most disgraceful, disrespectful things that I've ever seen. Police officers are getting the crap beaten out of them. There were 10 ones being called. That's an officer distress. And you take a siesta for 5 hours? That's outrageous.
Officers asleep during a riot with supervisors in tow reflects our leadership. A few commanders I had to cut off because they began talking about us being too harsh. And when he said us, I said, you mean me being too harsh by relieving officers of their police powers. My rebuttal was, it's time for you to stop talking. Our words are cheap when we defend officers for their misconduct. That the integrity of the Chicago Police Department is far more important than any individual's officer's friendship with you or family relationship with you. Our integrity to the residents of Chicago is our number 1, 2, and 3 priority.
And the same time that these 13 officers were popping popcorn, taking a nap, relaxing inside this office, I was standing shoulder to shoulder with hundreds of other officers on State Street as we got pelted with rocks from rioters. I was hit in the leg. The officer standing next to me, part of my security detail, was hit in the head, hit in the helmet. Fortunately, he had his helmet on by the rocks. And that's occurring at the same time while these guys are inside having popcorn and making a pot of coffee. It is completely indefensible. And I'm the first one to jump up and defend officers. When I think they've done something right and they're improperly accused, I will defend them 100% of the time, and they know it. This is indefensible.
面对市府和警局的指控，芝加哥警局工会主席 John Cazzara 则在社交媒体上发文说，监控录像不能说明整件事情。近年来，芝加哥警民关系越发紧张，要求对警局进行改革的民意不断。市长 Lori Lightfoot 最近也多次表态，将会彻底调查警察失职案件，改革警局，并提议让警察持证上岗。但市长尚未